My favorite wig in the show probably is going to be Vanessa's ensemble look. It's just so beachy and it's a California girly. So shout out to all the California girlies out there. I'm Michael Dondanville II, otherwise known as Dondi. I am the hair supervisor here at the Hamilton Phillip Company. I had a really hard time in college. This was over 20 years ago. And we lived in a culture where a lot of identities were not traditionally accepted. And I found myself leaning towards getting a degree in the theater world just because it felt like such a safe space. And I started running shows in the wardrobe department. I worked in the costume shop, and there were shows where they're like, can you do hair? Do you want to do hair? You want to put a wig on? Can you glue this? And I was like, sure. And that just kind of is where it started. I am a part of Hamilton because I have worked with Charles Lapointe, our hair designer, for a very long time now. He would come into some of these regional theaters I was working at as a hired-in hair designer. Before I knew it, I was on the road with him, and I've been working for him, with him, ever since. The way it works is Charles and his team, his associate Rachel, performers come in well before they even start rehearsals. They have long conversations about textures and color and design, and all of those are built from scratch with human hair. It takes anywhere from 40 to 50 to 60 hours to complete one full build on one wig. Once that wig is built, it comes to me here on the road somewhere. As we go through all the talks about styles and stuff again, and then we cut and style and product as necessary. Wigs are great in the sense that it really takes a lot of work away from the performer and having to prep their own hair. And because we work with so many people who have natural textures and protective styles, it would take them hours before a show to think about their own hair to make it look show ready. This way they just get to come in a prep that's comfortable for them, and we slap some hair on them and they don't even have to think about it. I really want folks in the audience to know that a lot of these performers are wearing wigs. We have designed what we call self wigs, so a lot of these wigs are built so well and so beautifully and styled so well and so beautifully that it looks like it's growing out of their head, and more often than not, nobody knows that wigs are actually on people's heads in this show, which I think is great and I think it's kind of funny, but I just want people to know that there's wigs in Hamilton and they're wearing them a lot.